I made it through the end of week 7. And before I start the recap, I just want to say thank you to all of you who've been watching these videos, liking and sharing and commenting and so forth. As long as you're enjoying the journey, I'm going to keep making the videos. Week 7 played out pretty much as I expected it would. We've been working through the script in order and are now finally to the point where they reach the Emerald City. The wizard is not in any of those scenes, so I've had yet another pretty light week, but I've kept myself busy working on the Professor Marvel scene, working on my lines for the upcoming scenes, and also I've continued memorizing the parade lines. This week did have a lot of highlights though. There were 2 office runs. The first one was for the Effectors 2, Crash and Burn. It's another Effectors superhero story, but in this iteration they face off with the superheroes Crash and Burn, hence the title. The show is done by the same company who does Voices, which is the a cappella show, and I saw that office run a couple weeks ago. So now that they have rehearsed both of their shows, they've been deployed to their ship, Wonder of the Seas. The second office run was for Hairspray, and I was really looking forward to this, and they did not disappoint. They were fantastic. They just blew the roof off the place. The other highlight of the week is that I finally got to spend some social time with my castmates. It's hard to believe I've been here 7 weeks already, and I'm just now starting to get to know people. Last Sunday evening, a small group of us brought our beverage of choice out to one of the patio decks at the housing complex, and we just sat around shooting the breeze. And then last night, which was Saturday evening, a much larger group of us brought our beverage of choice out to the same place and played a game of Mafia. I'd never played Mafia before, but it's basically a group whodunit game. Somebody is the victim, somebody is the murderer, and you have to figure out who done it. My ability to make cocktails is sort of limited here, but I did make a gin and tonic for the first gathering, and for the second, I made a Manhattan. The social highlight of the week was midweek when one of our castmates celebrated his birthday, and he organized a trip to the movies. There was a group of us who went to see Disney's Snow White. We had a really good time, and I hope the outing made his birthday away from home a little bit special. I will spare you my review of the film, but I will say this: if you have any affinity at all for the original animated version and you choose to see this version, you're going to want to go in with an open mind and just take it for what it's worth, because it is nothing like the original. Because this is a big cast and a long contract, we're going to celebrate a lot of birthdays, and we have another one coming up this week. And we're going to celebrate that birthday with a pizza night out at a local pizza place. So that is something to look forward to as we head into week 8. As always, I hope you'll follow Broadway Barfly across all the social media platforms, especially on Facebook and Instagram, where I post more frequently between these videos. So I'll see you next time at the end of week 8.